Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back here with another video for you guys today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to find retail sports cards every single time you head into Walmart or Target. So let's get into it. But before we get into this, since it's March now, we have a brand new giveaway. And the monthly card giveaway this month is a good one. It's not probably as good as the last one, but it might be equally or maybe even better. Who knows? But here we got a 2019 Series 2 Fernando Tatis Jr. a rookie card. Again, probably a PSA 9.5 or Gem Mint 10. Touch this card once, put it in the sleeve, and I have not touched the actual card since. So all you guys have to do is be subscribed, like this video, and we're going to do a trivia question this month. So I want you guys to answer in the comment section, who had the most hits in the 2021 MLB season? So here's how I want it. I want you guys to comment blank blank had the most hits in 2021. That's how I'll determine this month's winner. So you guys have to answer a trivia question. Who had the most hits in MLB in 2021? So let's get into it. And no, it's not Tatis. So we're opening two more packs. I'm trying to save this hobby box as long as I can because I've not seen 2021 or 2022 Series 1 since last week. Now, my Walmart and Targets have restocked plenty of times, but it seems like there has been no baseball product, which is kind of weird considering this just came out. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing how you find retail sports cards every single time you go into Walmart. So we're going to be talking about Target first because that's the easier way, and then we're going to be talking about Walmart, which is a little more complicated, but this will all make sense to you at the end of the video. So let's get into Target first. Target is fairly easy. So Target and Walmart have their own distribution vendors, right? So I don't know the vendor for Target, but I know MJ Holding is in charge of Walmart. But for Target, what happens is typically they come the same day at the exact same time. So if there's a Target around you, or multiple, in my case there's two, one's a little closer, one's a little farther, but I usually go to the closest one, obviously. And this is actually the luckier one I have. So what you guys want to do is you want to call the service desk and ask them when they restock sports cards. Because guess what? It's the same time every single week. So, if you want to put in the work, like let's say I call my local Target. So here's my example. My local Target restocks every Friday at 10 p.m. every Friday morning. I don't know how it works for all the other Targets, but my Target, both the Targets, because both the Targets are run by the same, guy. So one Target in my area stocks at 10 and one is 11. So if you look at it like that and you can just follow, what you do is you make a roadmap of where he goes or she and just follow them to each spot. Easy as that. Now I recommend don't harass the people. I'm not saying to do that. This ain't harassing the vendor. I'm not for that. So don't if you take my advice and follow them to each spot, don't harass them or nothing like that. Because guess what? Target will go back to not selling sports cards again, which we don't want that. So that's the easiest method. So if you have a Target near you, call them up, call the service desk, ask them when they restock, and they'll give you a straight answer. Because guess what? It's the same thing every week. Walmart is a little trickier. So Walmart, here's what I recommend. Okay, let's get into the opening. I recommend you guys go to Walmart every single day at the same time. So let's say, you have a break off of work, and let's just say you hypothetically work, and you have a break around 12:30, okay? Try to make it to Walmart around 1 o'clock every single day. And take note of, let's say, for example, take note if these boxes are moved and things like that, okay? So you want to make a mental note every day whether you see a change in the section. Now, 6 out of 7 days you're not going to. But the one day that you do, now you know what day the vendor stocks. And then what I recommend doing is if you find that, let's say he stocks your local Walmart Wednesday at, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So you'll go there on Thursday noticing there's a change. So what you're going to do on Wednesday, going into Thursday, is go there every other hour on Wednesday leading into Thursday, and that should tell you when he restocks. Or she, depending on who it is. Because here's the thing I found with Walmart, okay? MJ Holding, the vendor in my area, at least, there's a Vlad, by the way, I didn't even, mention that, but, or Wander, I should say. What you have to realize at Walmart is they are random as it gets, okay? So in my case, the vendor in my area got fired, like, in July. So there's a new vendor now. And it's really hard because, I studied this vendor, the old vendor, for a long time. And this old vendor was very hit or miss. So sometimes he would come 2 times a week. Sometimes he would come once. Sometimes he would come none at all. He would just wait. He would just take a week off, So there's another Wander card. So we have 2 Wander cards in one pack. That's actually a good pack. So what I'm trying to make here, what I'm trying to get at, is just go on a consistent basis. Now, like I said, 6 out of 7 times, you're not going to find sports cards. But there will be one time where you stumble across them. So, and another thing I'm going to get at here is, here's how I'm successful. Now, this isn't going to apply to everybody, and I understand that. So, this method's probably not valid for 75% of you out there. But I have a friend who is a Pokemon card collector who just got hired at Walmart, and he works in the electronics section. And he'll tell me now when the guy shows up. And since I'm lucky enough to be in a small area, because I don't live in a big area. I live in a very, very small populated area. I'm able to go there the next morning or like an hour later and still find stuff on the shelf. Now, I know not a lot of people aren't like that, and I can consider myself lucky for that. But how it works is my friend will say, hey, yo, the vendor's here. I'll take a picture for you if you want to, see if what's here before you make the trip. And, he comes in clutch for me, and I can appreciate that, but I understand this method isn't for everybody. Also, I'm going to say this. When you go to Walmart, and I've found, and my buddy who works there found this, check the microwave section every time you go to Walmart. Because guess what? People like to hide cards in the microwave. At least in my Walmart. And I assume it's for your Walmart as well. So anytime you go to Walmart, make sure if there's no cards on the shelf, and like let's say restock was like yesterday, right? Check the microwaves. Because guess what? I bet you there's something in them. So if the person wasn't back to get the stash, I guarantee you there's something in there. I've stumbled across cards in microwaves over the last month or 2. Because people just like to hide them there. And I never thought twice about it. But people hide cards in microwaves now, which I never thought until I seen it myself. So hopefully this helps you out, guys. So what you guys, like I said, want to do is just keep note of if anything in that aisle changes, and if it does, go back the next week and go 2-hour intervals. So if you can, go 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Because here's how my vendor works. I'll tell you right now. My vendor at Walmart stocks at 10:30 at night on Friday nights. As weird as that is, as weird as it sounds, he stocks at 10:30 at night right before they close. So typically what happens is I can't really make it out sometimes at 10:30 to get there for 11. So I just go the next day, and there's a bunch there for me. So hopefully this video helped you in the slightest bit. Hope it did. And like I said, enter this Top Tees giveaway. All you guys have to do is be subscribed, like this video, and comment who had the most hits in 2021 in the MLB. So without being said, I've been Gripper, but I'll see you guys in the next one.